Here is a story about a very unusual mouse. Listen carefully to what happens to him. All mice have long tails, but once there was a mouse with a very long tail indeed. Naturally, he was called Mouse with the Longest Tail. When he went walking, the other mice would settle down to watch the tail go sliding past. Far in the distance, Mouse with the Longest Tail would say proudly, "I am the best mouse of all." The other mice were not so sure. Mouse with the Longest Tail thought much too highly of himself. Anyway, he was not allowed to join their games because everyone always tripped over his tail. So he played all by himself. One day he was playing among some big rocks. Suddenly he saw something that looked like a mouse's tail. He crept forward. The tail wriggled and moved away. It seemed to be a very long tail. Mouse with the Longest Tail grew angry. If this other tail was longer than his, then he wouldn't be the best mouse anymore. He decided to take a nip of this stranger's tail, but when he bit, he felt the other fellow bite too. Angrily, he jumped forward and he took another nip. Every time he nipped, the other mouse nipped him. He whirled around to try and catch the other mouse. There was nothing there but a very short tail. He had been chasing his own tail and he had nearly bitten it all off. A sorry mouse crept back to the other mice. But now they asked him to join in their games because they knew they wouldn't trip over Mouse with the shortest tail.